Okay, let's get started. Hi, I'm Bill and welcome to the channel. It is the 15th of May 2025, and in this video I'm going to show you what I can fit in my Peak Design Everyday Sling 10 liter. So if you've seen some of the other videos on the channel, I purchased first the Everyday Sling 3 liter. It's a Peak Design bag. I knew for my trip in Tokyo that in October 2025 that this smaller bag was not going to do it, but purchasing this smaller bag gave me an opportunity to do things locally and also gave me an opportunity to understand the quality of the bag, and I think the quality of this bag is very good. Recently we decided to go to the UK. We're going to go to London in the middle of July, and so that really made the decision for me that based upon my perceived quality of the 3 liter bag from Peak Design, I would get the 10 liter bag because I wanted to take a laptop with me. So again, I've been using this around town. You know, easily fits XT1, XT4, which I'm using to shoot, XH2S, which I've got in the bag, which you'll see in a minute. So this is a great little bag for everyday carry. I can fit this XT1 in there, and also there's room for a couple of lenses, and there's some space in this pocket here, although it is small compared to this bag, as you'll see in a minute. So links to both these bags on Amazon, you'll find them in the video description if you're looking for additional information. So let's see what we got in here. And again, if you saw one of my other videos about the 3 liter bag, you saw that I have several. I've got a Manfrotto backpack, I've got a Safe Pack 8 liter bag, but I wanted something different, and having been to Tokyo before with a backpack on my back, it was a little bit uncomfortable. The trains are very crowded. I'd have to kind of swing it around in front of me and hold on to it. And with this sling over the shoulder, I'll be able to just slide it around to the front, and I won't have to say sumimasen as often, excuse me, you know, for bumping into people with a backpack on my back. Also, I didn't want to take a lot of camera gear with me to Tokyo or anytime I'm traveling. And again, the trip to Tokyo was more about doing street photography as well as collecting some video, and so this is going to be the bag, and we'll give it a test run here in the middle of July when I use it to go to London. So let's dig into what's in the bag. Let's maybe start here in the front. So this is a nice sizable pocket. And something that's important to remember is that you can stick things up in the top. So I've got kind of my card readers here, and I've got a Pro Mist filter for my DJI Action 5 camera. Let's see, what else do I got up there? Yep, got something else here. Just things, you know, for when you change lenses, putting a cap on the lens. Got my passport, X-Rite passport color checker in there. This is my battery pack for my DJI Action 5 camera. Here is a 58 millimeter neutral density filter that fits my 18 to 55 Fuji lens, so I'll carry that with me. And there was actually room to put more stuff in there. So let's go into the bag itself. And you're probably not, I don't know how this is going to show on the video, but up here I have my think tank memory card holder. I've got several lens cleaning cleaners. I'm carrying 2 extra batteries in addition to the one that's in the camera, but there's room to put 2 additional ones in. And let's see, do I have anything else up there? No. I have a Manfrotto mini tripod. I enjoy using this product. I've got several of them, and they work real nice when you're sitting somewhere in a restaurant or something. Very handy there. I've got my Deity V4 mic that I can fit in here. I've got my Fuji 56mm f1.2 lens. Maybe I'll put some of this stuff out here. Got a bolt for a blower. So I've got my X-H2S, Fuji X2HS, and on it right now I have an 18 to 55 lens. I'm finding for video right now, this is the lens that I will use when I'm doing video with this camera, and seems good quality lens. Underneath that I have my DJI mini wireless set, receiver, 2 transmitters, great sound quality on these. I've got my Fuji 35mm f2.0. I may purchase the 23mm f2.0 before my trip to London. If not before that trip, I think before the trip to Tokyo in October. I like the f2.0 because it's weather sealed, it's small, compact, produces nice images, and okay, I've got my Fuji 27mm. And then my DJI Action 5 Pro camera. And I think that's about everything. But most importantly, and the reason I ultimately have this bag, is because I can put my Microsoft Surface into this bag. And while I'm walking around in Tokyo, or I'm walking around anywhere, well, when I travel internationally or domestically, if we're planning a trip to New York City, the laptop will be in the bag for the flight, and then when we reach the destination, the laptop will come out and stay in the room. That's the 10-liter bag and what I can fit in it. And I really had the ability to put a couple of more things in here in this front pocket, and so I'm very happy that we decided to go to the UK in July, and that moved up the purchase of this bag. And but the 3-liter bag, if it's just looking for an everyday with a camera body, a 1 or 2 lenses, this is a great option. You know, you're not going anywhere overnight, you're returning to home every night, you don't need a laptop or anything. Now the 6-liter, you can put a tablet in, as I understand, and who knows, we may wind up with one of those before it's all over, because my wife Lori has decided to get back into photography and has picked up, she'll be shooting with the X-T4, I'll use the X-H2S, and so we may need to get her a little bit of a bigger bag for these trips. She is a tablet user, so the 6 liter would probably work out well. So again, this is what fits in my new Peak Design Everyday Sling 10 liter bag. Again, we're not sponsored by anybody. We paid for these ourselves, and I just think it, you know, my perception, having had a lot of different bags, the quality is here, the stitching, the how they secure the straps and everything. So I think it's going to do well, and we're definitely going to try and put it to the test as we start to travel more internationally and have some fun doing street photography. So if you like this kind of content, please give it a thumbs up. As always, like, share, and subscribe. Again, check out the links in the video description. And if you have any questions or comments, if you have experience with the 10 liter bag and you want to drop some comments on what your thoughts are on the 10 liter or the 3 liter, or maybe you have the 6 liter, take the opportunity to do so, or just recommend what bag you prefer. So you can drop that in the comments so other people can see those recommendations as well. Again, so much of this, in my view, is personal preference, and you know, I didn't want to go with a backpack because of being on the trains in Japan. It's true, if you've not been there, they definitely have people outside the train doors that push people in. It's quite an experience, and so just being able to sling this bag around and have it in front of me is going to make me a little bit more comfortable and not have to say excuse me as much, because I can't see what's behind me with a backpack on my back. And sumimasen, I'll have to be saying that all the time. So, alright, thanks again for dropping in the channel. Other than that, catch you next time.